Hey, welcome back. Happy Friday. Welcome back to Faith Fridays. And I pray that this week has been going well for you. I've been praying to God, and it seems like God isn't answering your prayers, or He's not answering them how and when you want them to. It seems like your prayers have been unanswered for days, months, years, and even decades. And it seems like God, are you really listening to what I'm asking for? And it seems like instead of things getting better, or just when things start to slowly get better, you hit another stumbling stone, another stepping block, and you get discouraged and you're like, man, I should just turn around, I should just give up, I should give up instead of moving forward. But sometimes that stumbling block is what you need, because that last stumbling block could be that leap of faith that you need to take, that could be the outcome that you've been waiting for. It could be that open door to all the other closed doors behind you. Stumbling blocks require you to take that extra leap of faith, even though what's in front of you may not seem like, it doesn't seem like you should take any more steps. You feel defeated. But when you take that extra step, that leap of faith, God will do the rest. Think about Joshua in the Battle of Jericho. They marched around the city 7 times. What if they would have gave up on that 6th time? They wouldn't have seen that city, the walls come tumbling down. But they took that leap of faith. I don't know when, and I don't know how, and I don't know where, but I know what God promised me, so I'm gonna be obedient and I'm gonna do what He asked. And they kept marching, and on that 7th day, their victory came. I feel like in life, we all go through challenges where we have to take that leap of faith. We have to step over those stepping stones that we feel like, when we feel like that step might not be the best step, but we're walking out on faith because we know what God has promised us. When you take that leap of faith, God will open doors that you didn't even know were there. God will send people your way that you didn't even know you needed. God always has that ram in the bush. Just like Abraham, when he had to sacrifice his son, he was being obedient. He was trusting God. He stepped out on faith and to do what God called him to do. Even though it was hard, he still did it. But guess what? God had that ram in the bush, and He did not have to sacrifice His son. And that's what I want you to know. No matter what you're facing in life, no matter what you're going through, I know it's hard, and it's extremely hard to honestly step out on faith, because faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So you're stepping out to something that you can't physically see with your eyes, but you're trusting and believing in God, that God will answer the prayers. God will give you the desires of your heart if it's in His will. So you're stepping out on faith, and I encourage you just to take that extra leap of faith, because when those doors open that you didn't even know that you needed, God will pour out those blessings unto you because you're stepping out on faith. God will send more than God wants to do, exceedingly abundantly more than we could ever hope or imagine. But we have to step out on faith and trust Him in the times when even when we don't see we don't see what the outcome is going to be, we still have to trust Him when we're stepping out on faith. So as always, I encourage you to continue to believe in yourself, overcome any of those obstacles you're facing, watch your dreams manifest before your eyes, and you become who God has called you to be. You got this.